Hello, my name is Walihan Didarbekov, and I will be your instructor of your English course this semester. And we will start our course from the topic that is called the present simple tense. So let's start our class. So what is the present simple tense? The present simple tense is one of the several forms of present tense in English. It is used to describe habits, unchanging situations, general truths, and fixed arrangements. The simple present tense is simple, very, very simple to form. So you just need the base form of the verb and the subject. As I already repeated, present simple is used for the following purposes. Firstly, you need the present simple tense to describe the repeated actions, and also you need the present simple for the facts and for describing the general truths about something, and also to express fixed arrangements and present or future um, things that are happening, and also to give instructions or directions. Okay, let's talk about each one in our next slide. So repeat. So as I said, you need the present simple tense to describe the repeated actions. So action in the present taking place once, never, or several times. For instance, Oscar always plays soccer on Tuesdays. So he plays football regularly on a regular basis. So every Tuesday. So he plays in a repeated manner on every Tuesday only football. Okay. In English, signal words are often used. For instance, always, never, seldom, often, regularly, every Monday and every Tuesday. Okay. So, as I said, you need the present simple tense to describe the facts. So, what kind of facts? For instance, she plays football, but she doesn't play tennis. Okay. For breakfast, he eats rice only and drinks cold milk. And also, she works very hard. Okay, that's a fact. My friend speaks 4 languages. Okay, all these, as I put as an example, are all of them are the facts. For instance, the president of the Kazakhstan is Kassym-Jomart Tokayev. It's a fact. And also, you need the present simple tense to describe the general truths. Statements about rules of nature and the way the world is are in the present simple tense. For instance, the sun sets in the west. Okay, so that's general truths. We all know that the sun only sets in the west and it rises from the east, right? And the next one, the most babies learn to speak when they are about 2 years old, and that's the general truth, all about the average human being, right? And also, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, trees lose their leaves in the fall. Okay, and also we need the present tense to refer to the future. Future actions. The present simple is often used to refer to future events that are scheduled or maybe an outside of our control. Okay, for instance, hurry up, the train departs in 10 minutes. I leave Frankfurt at 5 o'clock in the morning and arrive in New York at midnight the next day. She has a piano lesson after school today. Okay, and also, sometimes in jokes, anecdotes, and film or book summaries, for instance, the present simple tense is very often used in jokes and when telling a story to make the joke or story seem more immediate. The present simple is also used to retell what happens in a book or film. So in the so in he walks with a parrot on his shoulder. In his new film, Robert Redford plays a part of a brave cowboy. Okay. Also, we use the present simple to describe the stative verbs. So we use the present simple for many verbs of thinking, feeling, and sensing. These verbs are called stative verbs or state verbs. First one can be the emotion, like, love, want, wish. Okay, the second can be the a mind. Okay, agree, believe, mean, know. and etc. Appearance, possession, perception. For instance, I love lying in bed late on Sunday mornings. Okay, because I don't have to do anything on Sundays. And also, I need to know right now. Okay, I need to know right now. The more examples for habits. For habits, you can. He drinks tea at breakfast. Okay, she only eats fish. That's a habit. They watch television regularly. Okay, watching some kind of program from the TV is also a habit. So next one is for repeated actions or events. We use the present simple tense. For instance, we watch the bus every morning. Okay, it rains every afternoon in the hot season. They drive to Monaco every summer. So that's a repeated action or event. And we also need the present simple for general truths. Water freezes at 0 degrees, as I already mentioned. The Earth revolves around the Sun, not vice versa. Her mother is Peruvian. That's a general truth. Okay. Her mother is Kazakh. That's a fact. Okay, for instructional directions, as I already mentioned, open the packet and pour the contents into the hot water. Okay, that's the instruction. When somebody asks you for the directions at the street, you say you take the number 6 bus to Watney and then number 10 to Bedford. Okay, there are some directions. And also present simple tense is used for fixed arrangements. His mother arrives tomorrow. Okay, it is an arrangement and it is fixed. Our holiday starts on the 26th March. Okay. And also we need the present simple tense for the future constructions. She'll see you before she leaves. We'll give it to her when she arrives. And also, it is very important to remember these words always, generally, frequently, never, often, rarely, seldom, sometimes, usually, every day, every year, once a week, twice a year. So all these type of expressions are used when we form the sentence with the help of the present simple tense. So how to form? There are three forms. First one is affirmative, which is a positive form of the present tense. Second one is the interrogative, which is a question form, and the last one is a negative form. So affirmative form can be formed as the subject plus the base form of the verb. I think, okay. Interrogative form can be formed as the do I do or does plus subject plus the base form of the verb. Do I think? Does he think? Does she think? Okay, negative form is formed by taking the subject plus do or does and plus not negative form of the verb, negative form and the base form. Okay, I do not think, you don't think, he doesn't think, she doesn't think. Okay, so there are some notes on the simple present. Firstly, in the third person singular, the verb always ends in s. He wants, she needs, he gives, she thinks. Okay. Second note is about negative and question forms. When you use the negative and question forms, you use does or do. Okay, the third person of plus the infinitive of the verb. For instance, he wants ice cream. Does he want strawberry? He doesn't want vanilla. Okay, and the last one is verbs ending in y. The third person changes the Y to IES. Okay, fly, flies, cry, cries. Okay, exception if there is a vowel before the Y, play, plays, pray, praise. Okay, so vowel means in front of the Y there is a as you can see. Okay, so we use so here the Y doesn't change into the IES. And also the last one is add ES to verbs ending in double S, X, SH, and CH. For instance, he passes, she catches, he fixes, and it pushes. So thank you very much for paying attention, and this is it for today. Thank you.